Look at that car. That car. This one. That person just went over. Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing today? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. In today's video, we are going to be talking about getting a job in Canada even before you come to Canada, from outside of Canada. I know that some of you are planning to come to Canada. Some of you already got their visas and immigration done and are just about to come here, and some of you are just planning to come here and searching for jobs. So this video is going to be helpful for everyone. I know some of you would be like, Igor, it's not possible to get a job in Canada if you're not here. That's very difficult. But you know what? Some people are doing it. People did it, people are doing it, and people are going to be doing it. And those people who are giving up, they're not going to get it because they didn't even try. Okay, let's talk about it. Let me start with a negative note, guys, about employers in Canada. Number one, employers do not like to hire someone who is not here. Okay, they prefer people who are already in the city, not only in the country, but in the city, ready to come for an interview. Number two, employers do not really like sponsoring because it's a lot of paperwork, and hey, why would you do that if someone is already here? And number three, it goes back to the first 2 points, employers cannot hire you if you are not having a working visa or authorization to work in Canada. So it's again, if they want to hire you or they want to sponsor you, because you would need a labor market impact assessment, LME, for that. But it is still real to get a job in Canada, because federal government always works on getting more people to Canada when there is a shortage of people national-wide. Provincial governments, that's where you get those PNPs, provincial nominee programs for sponsorships, they also fight to get enough people for certain occupations that they need into their province when there is a shortage of that kind of labor. So legislation is always shifting from left to right, and you know what? It always gets together in such a way that they always get more people from outside here. Even when there is a recession, there is not always enough people for certain professions, and government is trying to bring in. So the legislation changes, but there are always chances to get here with all the changes every year. This year you might not be on that list, but next year, that's when the province might invite you and say, hey, we need more people like you. Now let's talk a little bit about getting a job itself. Once again, if you have a working visa, if you have a study permit, you're allowed to work part-time. If you have a working visa, you're allowed to work full-time. If you have your immigration done, your permanent resident, then you can just, or citizenship, you can just start searching for jobs right now and you can come and work. So it's easier. If you don't have any working visa or authorization, it's not like Dubai, it's not like Qatar, it's not like Arabic Emirates where you just go and you get a working visa and you start working from a simple job offer. Every employer here has to, they would have to sponsor you, okay? Some countries like, you know, Australia and some European countries, they have this agreement of, you know, working holidays or whatever it's called, so you can get a working visa for 2 years if you're, like, if you have that agreement between your country and Canada. But most countries, they do not have it, so the employer will have to sponsor you. Basically, you would need a labor market impact assessment in order for you to start working. Once you get the labor impact assessment done by your employer, that's when you get your working visa and you can come and start working here. And LME is actually a good thing because employer is supposed to hire you, guarantee you a job, and yeah, they cannot just bring you to Canada and kick you out. There are certain responsibilities and commitment that employer has between you and the government to provide you with a good, secure, high-paying job in Canada. The most important part, guys, if you are here coming on a sponsorship, to find a sponsor in Canada, there are 3 things that you have to do. First of all, learn the market, all right? Just do a research. You know, what is needed on the market, which companies are there, what is your occupation, how can you fit into that market. Number 2 is make a plan. Make a plan on how you're going to be applying for jobs, building your resume and networking. It may take emails, you might have to network online, you know, there's many things that you can do to try and solicit and get yourself a job. And 3, you have to start acting. You know, you have to start searching for jobs, applying to jobs on all of those websites where you find jobs. I'll leave links for all of those websites in the description of this video where you can start applying for jobs. It's important to apply, otherwise you can't get it. And also go to LinkedIn, check out companies, start searching, start selling yourself, your brand to those companies, your services that you provide. And yeah, if you can get one employer to sponsor you, that's the way how you can get that job. You know, it's a lot of work. It's not going to be easy for you, especially because you're in another country. It's going to take a lot of effort, but it is possible and you can do it. If you're working for an international company right now and they have a branch in Canada, ask senior management if they can relocate you to Canada. Lots of people do that, and that's the easiest way to get into this country. Second one is, of course, it's searching for jobs, applying for jobs, going to those links in the description of this video, getting your resume up to Western standards, you know, going through those websites to get a proper resume, so it is Western standard resume. It is looking professional and nice, applying for the jobs on those websites where Canadian employers are searching for people, and yeah, getting a job. Way how I got here. Yeah, I think it's most reliable one. International student. You study in Canada for 2 years. 1 year you get 1 year working visa, 2 years you get 3 years working visa. That's my way, because I came here, I studied, I got myself a working visa for 3 years, got Canadian working experience, applied for immigration, got it done, all settled. That's how I did my immigration, and that was the easiest way for me. But it's also an expensive one, right? It's expensive to study in Canada. I spent about close to $50,000 total for education here, Canadian dollars. Alright guys, I also have this awesome link in the description of this video. Check it out right now. It is going to help you build a Western standard resume. That's the only way to get a job here, is you have to have a good resume, you know. And if you don't have it according to the Western standard, it doesn't look professional, you might not get the job. You know, it's your first impression, and it is extremely important to have a positive one. Guys, go in the description of this video, check out the link, and get yourself a professionally built resume from that website. So thank you so much. All right, check it out. All right guys, if we get 750 likes for this video, it means you like videos about jobs, and I'll produce you more videos about jobs and more, you know, advices on how to get them, more tips, and maybe some websites with resumes, and you know, maybe some recruiters too, contacts and other stuff. So I want to see your like, guys, and I want to see your comments. And I want to thank you so much for watching and subscribing to this channel. We'll see you in next video. Have a good one, guys.